Colleges teach entrepreneurship. They host veteran centers. They celebrate innovation. They buy construction, technology, food, maintenance, training, professional services, equipment, and thousands of other things. So here's the question. How many qualified veteran-owned businesses can actually find the door? Colleges, open that door for them. In episode 14, VestVet Debrief examined tax incentives designed to help young companies reinvest. But businesses do not survive on credits alone. They survive by serving customers. Universities are major institutional customers and community anchors. Their purchasing choices can create experience, references, jobs, and relationships for capable small firms. Their facility, laborers, incubators, alumni, students, and workforce programs can also help solve technical and talent problems. That makes a university more than a classroom. It can become part of an entrepreneurship ecosystem. The State University of New York already has an SDVOB framework. SUNY states that it is system-wide program seeks a 6% annual utilization goal under New York state law. Its policy describes SDVOB set-asides, contracting goal setting, and discretionary purchasing. Each campus has an SDVOB officer or contact. SUNY threshold guidance states that certain discretionary purchases from New York certified SDVOBs may reach $750,000, while still requiring documentation that the price is reasonable and compliance with applicable rules. That is meaningful authority. So the honest challenge here is not why does SUNY have nothing? The challenge is this: how visible, consistent, measurable, and usable is the pathway across the system? A campus contact matters only if suppliers can find the person and understand what to do next. What does the company buy? What do current contracts expire? Which department control common purchases? What insurance, licensing, security, sustainability, or technical requirements apply? How does a firm enter the vendor system? When is a set-aside appropriate? How are discretionary purchases identified? Which prime contractors have subcontracting opportunities? A strong campus pathway answers those questions in plain language. It publishes forecasts where lawful. It hosts targeted sessions tied to actual upcoming needs, not generic networking. It helps buyers search certified firms by capability. It tells vendors why they were not ready, and it gives a small company enough time to prepare before the opportunity actually closes on them. Procurement reform often focuses only on the supplier. Campus buyers also need usable tools. They need confidence that the firm is certified. They need a way to find relevant capability. They need examples of compliant purchasing methods. They need help documenting price reasonableness. They need leadership that makes supplier diversity part of a good procurement rather than an extra task added at the end. If the process is confusing for the buyer, the same familiar vendors will keep receiving the call. Opening the door requires work on both sides. Universities can also help veteran-owned businesses without guaranteeing them contract. Business schools can provide supervised clinics and research. Engineering programs can support testing, manufacturing, and product development through properly structured partnerships. Cybersecurity programs can help small firms understand controls and workforce needs. Students can complete internships or applied projects. Incubators can include acquisition entrepreneurship, government markets, and rural business, not only technology startups. Alumni networks can connect founders with industry knowledge and customers. Veteran centers can connect education benefits and transition support with business ownership pathways. But every partnership needs clear expectations, confidentiality, intellectual property rules, supervision, and value for the business. A veteran company should not become free material for a class project without informed consent. Many capable companies are not ready to perform a campus-wide contract on day one. They may be ready for a smaller, well-defined purchases. Universities can identify recurring needs where a qualified new supplier can demonstrate responsiveness, documentation, pricing, and delivery without taking on an irresponsible level of risk. That first purchase should never be a favor. It should be real work with real standards. After performance, the campus can record what went well, explain what the firm must improve, and help appropriate buyers discover the proven capability. This creates a ladder rather than a ceremonial outreach event. Small opportunities become evidence. Evidence creates confidence, and confidence can create fair access to larger competition. A 6% goal matters, but the numbers alone cannot explain the whole system. How many campuses met the goal? How many certified firms received work? Was spending concentrated among a small number of vendors? Which industries had low participation because qualified capacity was limited? How many firms moved from outreach to a quote, from a quote to an award, and from an award to a successful performance? How long did payment take? How many buyers used discretionary authority? Which barriers repeated across campuses? Public institutions should report useful, aggregate results and protect confidential business information. Measurement turns a commitment into management. This is bigger than the SUNY system. Every public and private college should ask, do we know which veteran-owned business operates in our region? Can qualified firms find our opportunities? Do our purchasing teams have a named point of responsibility? Are we using small purchases as a responsible entry point? Can we connect veteran founders with technical expertise, students, mentors, and research without creating unfair promises? Do we measure results? And are we willing to publish what we have learned? The answer should not be a special contract for an unqualified company. The answer should be a fair path for qualified companies to become visible, prepared, and competitive. If you are a veteran business owner, identify one campus whose purchasing needs fit your proven capability. Find the SDVOB or supplier diversity contact. Study the purchasing office, contracts, policies, and the upcoming needs. Request a focused conversation. If you work at a college, Choose one purchasing category and ask whether a qualified veteran-owned firms are visible before the next buying decision begins. Then document the gap. One category, one pathway, one measurable improvement. Colleges should teach entrepreneurship. They should also practice institutional leadership. Credit the programs that exist. Make contracts visible. Prepare buyers. Find qualified suppliers. Use lawful tools. Build responsible partnerships. Measure results. SUNY, State University New York system, SUNY, use the authority already on the books and show what system-wide leadership can look like. Universities across America do exactly the same. Let's see it. So now, as we continue on to episode 16, we will bring this challenge to veteran service organizations. Benefits advocacy matters. Now, how much more could Trusted Veteran Networks do to help founders build? Colleges open the door, then help qualified veteran businesses walk through it prepared. So let's subscribe to the Best Vet Debrief. You don't want to miss out all the cool information that's coming up. Subscribe now and hit that like button. Also, comment below.